Okay, let's show you the one that I would love us to recreate. Let's start it from the beginning. Let's turn the sound up. This is my post-it note, my post-it note idea popping up again. Some of you may remember him from the start of the membership. I used to do lots of reels with post-it notes because it was a little bit of a novelty. We've gone back to that again. And the idea is that you put your hook text on the post-it note. I find that this is just a different way of sharing the same information. You could just share a video clip with this as text over the top. This is just another visual way of showing the same thing. So we've got our hook on our post-it note. And then I've got one clip and then a whole, a big loop of lots and lots of images that have the same thing. So I'm going to show you. Okay, so very, very short clip at the beginning, and then a very, very quick loop of about 6 images that loop around very, very quickly. The focus is that the post-it note is in the middle of the frame, like in the middle of the picture for every single picture, so that that stays steady and the background is what changed. So this morning I took a very quick, like 2-second clip of me holding it for the very start of the reel. And then I took about 6 or 7 images of me holding the post-it note, literally just in different areas of this room. I didn't even leave the room. It's just like in front of my laptop, by the window, by the microphone, by this over here, just so that the background changed. And then I've put them together. So and it's the fact that the background changes so quickly, but the post-it note stays relatively still. That's the eye-catching thing that we want to focus on in this reel, okay? So you will need to grab a post-it note and a bit of paper, or if you don't even have any post-it notes, even just like a little piece of paper. And I want you to work out what your hook could be, or what the thing that you want to say. So this one, because I think it's quite a creative one, it's quite a visually engaging one, this could lend itself to you just talking about your products or talking about your services. So I've done this one very recently for a client of mine that wanted, I wonder if I've got it on here still, wanted one to highlight their new menu. Oh, she's probably posted it. I can show you it.
Essentially a world of deadline.
And so she's just used it to highlight the fact that she's got a new menu at the restaurant. So the same kind of thing. I didn't have post-it notes, but I had one of those little pads that they write the orders down on. So the same kind of thing. Okay. So we don't have to overthink this because of the kind of the way that it's edited. It's not like a big story thing or anything. It's like, what is it that you want to say? Pop that on a post-it note so we can start to take the pictures and do the editing part. Okay. I did try to share my CapCut template with you because I've done this in CapCut on my desktop. I don't think it's going to work. So let me just show you what I've done. And if you can't access it, I will find an alternative. Can everyone see that? Yeah. So this first clip here is literally 1.2 seconds of me holding the post-it note. And then it goes very, very quickly through all the different images. Okay, so these are images I've just taken on my phone. I made it full screen and I'm tried to put the post-it note in the middle. So I've taken, I think I took about 6 or 7, and then I've just repeated them. So these are all repeated again, the same ones. So it just loops until the end of the reel. And the sound is just one that I found on Instagram. Now I've obviously got this in CapCut. I have tried to share it. I don't know if it's worked. If not, we can find you a template that's within Reels where you just have to add in the clip and all the images. So depending on how you want to do it, unless you feel confident enough putting this together yourself, I can quickly find you a template to drop the images into. Okay.
Is this like the stop motion one? It is, isn't it? Where you can zoom in.
Yeah, a little bit, because nothing's really moving in it, but the fact that it's edited quite quickly looks kind of like it's moving. Yeah.
Okay, so the first one's 1.2. What are all the others?
They're like 0.05 seconds, which is insanely fast, which is why I've done this on CapCut. I will have a quick search now, see if there's a Reels template that has similar timings, so that you can just drop them into the template. So while I do that, why don't you guys have a go at writing what you want to write on your Post-it note and start to film and take the images of it in various different places. Donna, I would hope you would want to have some of your products and your boxes in the background, like, or the packaging or something, so that it's still kind of in the imagery of the reel, yeah?
Yeah, I'm thinking of putting maybe even having the Post-it as the launch.
Yeah, I'd written down an idea for you. New products just launched. Like, you could just say that if you want to, or boxes launch next week, or, you know, don't overthink it.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Okay. So if you're happy, you've got some Post-it notes, you can get started on that, and I will have a quick look for a Reels template that we can use and maybe adapt, okay?
Trying to think for me, Lorna, about what a hook, what it should be. Is it, do I keep it quite specific, or do I make it quite general? Just
I would always say go more specific if you can.
okay.
Could you use a similar structure to me? So something just got easier. Do you reckon you
Okay. Okay, let me have a think.
And then if you wanted to have you in it, I mean, you don't have to, but if you wanted to have you in it, you could just take pictures of you like holding it, like if you wanted to be in it.
Okay.
Or I don't know what other kind of props and resources and things you have. I don't know if you've got like books or magazines, or you could
A
have
bookshelf.
bookshelf. You could have something open on your laptop that might be like your website, or something that you're like a webinar or something.
Yeah.
Just that you've got like other things in the image that then link to what you do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Fab.